Their addiction nearly robbed them of everything, and now these women are using their experience and their recovery to get others on the same path.
Their goal is to connect addicts with services and resources to get and stay clean. Defender Karen Drew here now. And Karen, they want everyone caught up in addiction to know there is hope and help.
This is so important, their message, Sandra and Jason. These women are peer recovery coaches, and they say their addiction actually helps them guide others into recovery. And just as important, the job helps them stay focused on their own self-care.
I've been addicted to everything. If I had to pick a drug of choice, it would be heroin.
I got addicted to pain pills from a back injury, and trying to get off of them, I couldn't do it on my own, and I ended up turning to heroin because it was a lot cheaper and easier to get. You know, my life went downhill really fast after that.
Two women, two different lives, both destroyed by opioid addiction.
I wasn't working. I was a single mom of 4. And I had no idea where to go next. I didn't know how to support my family. I didn't know how to get back into school. I had a lot of debt. There were a lot of things that were weighing over my head that I accumulated in active addiction over 20 years.
My moment of clarity. I was living in a dope house in Detroit, and I had been left alone in this house for, it was probably a good 24 hours. It was long enough for me to start going into withdrawals and start kind of sobering up and realizing exactly where I was at.
Michelle and Allison clearly remember their window of willingness to get help for their addiction. Now their job is to reach others in that same moment.
Addicts and alcoholics have this 24-hour window. The willingness that we have doesn't last very long, and we need to get to them when they are in that state of desperation.
Nice to meet you.
They're certified peer recovery coaches for GrowthWorks in Canton. On call 24/7 as part of the Rescue Recovery Program in Western Wayne County.
Whenever somebody ends up in their emergency room and requests to see a coach, they will dispatch us to the hospital.
Meeting people at St. Mary Mercy Livonia Hospital within 90 minutes of getting a call.
We assess where they're at, and we also either start their recovery plan right there, or we make an appointment for them to come to our building, and then we create their recovery goals there.
Most of them don't have great living situations. Some of them don't have stable housing at all or jobs. A lot of them don't have food in their fridge, and they might have kids that they need to feed. They don't have access to medical care.
Allison and Michelle also help them face the consequences of their addictions, including criminal charges.
Part of being in recovery is cleaning up the wreckage of our past. And most of us don't get sober on a winning streak. Most of us have a lot of baggage that we come in here with that we need help.
The coaches stay with the recovering addict for at least a year. For Michelle and Allison, the job helps them as much as it does their clients.
It feeds my soul. It's given me the opportunity to grow in my own recovery, and it's given me the opportunity to pay my bills.
My passion is what I'm doing now, helping other people to recover.
Allison and Michelle say they stay with clients for a year. Tonight at 11, see how these peer recovery coaches are now working with the hospital to get people struggling with opioids into recovery, and how the program is really expanding in our community, and that affects a lot of different Metro Detroit suburbs. So we'll have that at 11.
All right, we look forward to that. It's such a long road.
It is.
And they have such a unique perspective, too, that only they can offer.
Right. The fact that they're helping each other is pretty unique.
Yeah.